What's up, guys? Welcome back. Excuse me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, this is going to be my 100 subscribers special, which this means I'm going to help Shadow Does Stuff get her 200 subscribers, and I'll also be joining that journey to 200 as well. So I am also, because now that 100 subscribers goal is already surpassed, it's time for me to also, it's also time for me to get to 200 as well. So just before I start doing stuff in the video, subscribe to Shadow Does Stuff, and yeah, and then continue watching this video. Depends on what you want to do. Subscribe to her channel after you're done watching my video, or before you're watching my video. I don't know. But subscribe to her channel. She's a great YouTuber. She's a good animator too. So if you want to watch a lot of pretty good animations, go watch her channel if you like animations. If you like gaming, subscribe to my channel. It depends. Or if you like both, go subscribe to both. But yeah, let's go on and do some videos. For the past 3 to 4 weeks, basically a month off of YouTube, I haven't had much ideas what to do, but that has kind of changed since I have gotten to 100. So I think what I am going to do now is showcase some pretty powerful explosives that I have formed over the last few days. I don't know how much versions this city thing has. So I think it only has 10. So here we are on version 10 of this city map that I've made. It isn't on the internet though, because I don't know how to do that. And also, for some reason, Powder Toy doesn't let me create accounts or anything like that. So yeah. I'm gonna keep on going, even though I don't have a Powder Toy account. But right here, the first 9 paste sticker things, these are my most powerful bombs. So we're gonna be testing them all on this city map. So we're gonna go with my pressure bomb, or as I call the shockwave bomb. It's a huge. I literally took the air tool and filled an entire circle of just pressure. So this was like absolutely super packed with pressure. And yeah, as you just saw, that did quite a bit. It's more designed for water. So if you put it in the middle of an ocean, you could do quite a bit of damage. And including the metal structures, because like the metal would rust, but it won't do too much to the city that I've made. Because it's all quartz, ceramic, concrete, it's all stuff like that. Gold, but that isn't like corrodable or anything. This right here is just, that right there is all just quartz, but just painted. That's a small concrete building. That's like a normal building, underwater building, whatever you want to call it. This is a cave. Literally nothing is made out of metal. But if there's like some kind of metal ship or something, it would do quite a bit of damage to that metal structure. But other than that, it won't do a lot of damage. Next bomb we have is something similar to the pressure bomb, actually, or the shockwave bomb. There you go. So what we pick, but this one's actually a superheated pressure bomb. It's more like a mini nuke, but with a large shockwave. And it also has, it's like a shockwave plasma mini nuke type bomb. And also the pressure in this one's a lot more central packed, because it uses a lot of the thunder, and the thunder has like basically, again, super centralized pressure, and within that it would create a much more tougher, it wouldn't create a large shockwave, but it would create a smaller one, but yet it is more compact, therefore it would pack more of a punch than the actual pressure bomb. And also it includes plasma, and sometimes the plasma, and actually the plasma is, the direction which the plasma is launched is randomized, so there's a chance that it can actually hit something and it would melt something. But other than that, it's not that bad. Except the shockwave thing. And also metal structures would be dead. Next one we have is like a bomb, which... it's like a bomb where it has bombs and fireworks. It's meant to have the fireworks go off from the bombs, but that doesn't quite work. So it's more like just a giant cluster of bombs. So it's not, I mean, it is kind of powerful, but not too powerful. So this one, you just, this actually is hotter. Well, it has a much more higher chance of hitting something because all that heat is packed into one single place. And if you put it in the middle of water or on a structure, it would do a lot of damage. Next one you have is a... I forgot what I called this one. I'm gonna call this one a microbuster. Or a microblaster. That one sounds better. Microblaster. The microblaster is a bomb that's only consisting of thunder and destroy. It's the reason why it's not that powerful is because the destroy and the actual thunder thing is very, very low. But it's more, but it does a whole lot more damage. And it also is, and sometimes, if in an actual wide open space, there is a chance that it does form a mushroom cloud. So, but this one does a whole lot more damage. But there is one that can do more damage. And that is the bunker buster. So I'm gonna put this one right in the middle of the lake again. I think this bomb actually does have enough punch to do an actual shockwave and also a mushroom cloud. So it's more like just your average nuclear bomb, just without the super radiation and stuff. But first, you end up having the blast, and mushroom cloud. You have, let's just put some water here. You have this, you have this, and then you have the actual mushroom cloud part of it, which is right there. So yeah, that one's like a proper nuclear bomb, just without nuclear in it. It's just it's more like a non-nuclear nuclear bomb, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd probably give this one just I'm gonna keep this one named as the Bunker Buster, because when it's low onto actual ground, it doesn't do it. The actual solid ground doesn't get penetrated as far, but it would actually go as deep as this quartz bunker right here. So it can go straight through a bunker when on actual solid ground. But when it's put on like dust and water and dust and water, that would blast through that pretty easily. And it would do a ton more damage. But on actual solid ground, it doesn't do as much. But now, let's go on to the actual nuclear bomb that is more used inside of Power Tour. This one isn't actually the top powerful inside of my actual nuclear bomb list, because I have, let me see, I have 3 or more bombs that are even more destructive than this bomb and would actually level this entire city. I mean, this one is pretty destructive, but the way that it does destruction kind of varies depending on the terrain. Like the city, it wouldn't do as much destruction if you were to put it in the middle of the lake rather than if you were to put it in the middle of the city. If you put it in the lake, the city would have much more protection against it, as the barriers of that lake would push all the nuclear radiation into the air, and it would serve as like a natural barrier. But the city would get a whole lot more damage, as there would be really, really hot debris and lava being, like, thrown all over the city, and would do quite a lot of damage to, like, wood structures and standard wood, stone, and metal structures would be destroyed. But this city doesn't have wood. It doesn't have wood or metal structures in it. And it technically kind of does have stone structures in it, but it's not like your casual stone. No. It's like concrete and quartz and ceramic, sometimes gold. But yeah, but if it was in the middle of the city would have no chance because it would be directly touched by all the nuclear radiation, and the city would be completely wiped clean. But in the middle of the lake, the city would be fine. Mostly fine. Not entirely, because the city would still have a lot of damage. But now, we get to the really, really powerful stuff. Here, we have my nuclear bomb, consisting of the bunker buster, but surrounded by more, but it's completely surrounded by plasma and uranium, which would make it like your standard nuclear bomb. And it would also do more radiation. If there was something like life in this game, like there was an ability to put living things, all of that life would pretty much die due to all the uranium and other stuff flying into the city. This bomb I mean, some people would put the standard powder toy nuclear bomb, like the high-powered deuterium and neutrons at the most powerful. I would too. But this bomb uses a lot more power. This one's, like the firework bomb that I used, or like that other bomb that I used that had no name, it was a giant circle. It's much more similar to that. It packs a punch of pressure into one single, pressure, a combination of pressure and heat, and radiation into one single area and doing tons of damage. But again, if I were to put that in the middle of the city would be dead. But now, let's go on to this one. I guess this would be like a super nuke. So let's do that. This one would do even more damage to the city than the other regular nuclear bomb. Oh, there's a mushroom cloud. I mean, it was much more formed before I paused it, but yeah. But you could kind of see the mushroom cloud forming right here. It's a very nicely formed mushroom cloud. And now you can see all the lava coming straight into the city. And there goes the statue. And here comes all that. Yeah. The city, either way, if it was put directly in the middle of the city would disappear. Or not really, not completely disappear, but it would mostly be completely wiped out. But if it was in the middle, when it was in the middle of the lake, it still did a lot of damage. Or not too much. But as you saw, that lake was completely melted, basically. Or not completely, but mostly melted. And the upper sides of the city were completely, like, were close to being entirely melted. And the gold statue did melt, but yeah, other than that, the city would be kind of done if it was. The city would have been done if it was more power. But now we go on to the actual, or as to what I would call the true super nuke. So, as you saw, immediately the lake was completely erased. And now that quartz statue, and some of y'all who probably don't play Powder Toy don't know this, but quartz in the Powder Toy is pretty much unmeltable, basically. Or it has a high melting temperature. And if it melted the quartz just like that, then that must have some real power to it. And this one's actually also very powerful enough to have no mushroom cloud at all. But yeah. Either way, if it was if it wasn't or was in the middle, placed directly in the middle of the city's gone. Or with it outside the city, only just a very small percent of the city was standing. And I would count that as the city pretty much gone by that time. But I do still have some even more powerful explosives. And they all consist of the most powerful bomb that the mega bomb, the super nuke, and the Powder Toy nuclear bomb. And when this power gets displayed, that city's gonna disappear. So, yeah, we're about to witness some real power being displayed. This is the category where I have something called like super nukes. This is the very first stage of the super nuke, or like some of the more powerful nuclear bombs of my, I guess you could say, arsenal. I'm gonna put this directly above the city because other times I haven't. But there is so much stuff being packed into this bomb that it's bringing my frames down to its knees. And as you could see, as you saw, that there was a whole lot of pressure being thrown out of that bomb. And also there's a lot of neutron radiation. The first thing that might end up happening to the city would be a whole huge flood of water being thrown across the city. Or in this case, being thrown away from the city, because I put it directly in the city. And there goes the statue, there goes the tiny building, there goes the other tall building. And soon you got there goes the orb in the city, there goes that lake, there goes that entire mountain right there. This bomb is not having trouble going straight through this city. Because I'm pretty sure that eventually that mountain and the buildings will end up giving up and melting entirely and getting destroyed. And potentially mixed up within the actual city itself. Or the actual ground, not the city. And here goes that ocean right there, or the massive lake, the bigger lake. There goes a tiny lake, and I think that mountain has just given up and just completely melted. And I think the taller building is just about to start. Yeah, that tall building's starting to melt entirely. If this bomb was placed in the lake, it'd probably have a better chance of survival. But in order to show some true power, I put it directly above the city. The reason why I put the smaller bombs closer to the ground because the smaller bombs, if they weren't put on the ground, they would do nothing. And so that meant I had to put the smaller bombs closer to the ground to put the actual display of power. Except the pressure bombs and stuff. Those would have still done quite a bit of damage. And there goes the entire city. It is gone. Except that water building, it's mostly okay. I mean, not entirely, but it is somewhat okay. But now the entire landscape has been completely wiped out and cleaned. But don't worry, the bombs get even more powerful. Because where is it? There was an 18 bomb, but I don't know where it went. I don't know where the 18 bomb went. But let's save the rest of the mega bombs for last. But for this, and also so that so that the game doesn't completely break, I'm going to turn on the nothing display so that it doesn't break the entire game. Because after this, the bombs get pretty powerful. I've never broken the actual powder core game from one of these bombs, but I have come close to doing it though. And as you can see, immediately there's a huge gust of plasma coming out of there, even though that this bomb had no plasma consisting it. It's a lot of water, plasma, fire. I believe that's gases in there too. But I think that's all from the pressure and all the random stuff in the air. And also without just the pressure wave had done a lot of damage to the city alone. But I'm pretty sure now that all the neutrons are coming in, that entire city is just about to be erased. It looks like that mountain's about to start giving out and begin dying. I believe the quartz statue that was on the mountain is also about to die. The other second tall building just died. It has been completely... The entire inside of the building has been completely emptied and thrown outside the building. So all that's left is just like the outsides of the building. Oh, and the gold statue's just been erased, and the tall building is just beginning to give in and die. Oh yeah. On September the 5th, that was when my birthday was. Yeah, that was meant to be the day that we ended the Dickinson SMP war, but it was my birthday, we got distracted. So I don't exactly know how we're gonna do it. We'll likely not end up having a giant treaty thing and end up having just a giant duel. I don't know. It could go, or it can be a vice versa and have no giant duel and a treaty, or there could be nothing. We don't know. We just all end up forgetting about that giant war, and we could probably end up forgetting about the war and continuing our thing on the actual Dickinson SMP. Or there's a chance that the war would continue until we decide to end the war right there and then. I don't know. I have no idea how the war is going to end now that the actual date of the end of that war is ended. Oh, it is like past already. So I have no idea how that war is actually going to end now, because September 5th was the actual planned day of the end of the war, or that I planned to be the end of the day, to be the end of the war. But the war didn't exactly end, really. Because none of the things that I planned have actually happened. So there's a chance that the war can still end up continuing for a couple more weeks, maybe just 1 week. It'll probably end up just continuing until we decide to just end it there. I have no idea how it's gonna end, but it's gonna end somehow. But after that, I could see that entire city just got completely erased. Is my music still going on? It is. I can't hear it though. But that's probably because I put my tablet down, but I don't know. And also, after just within this week, we might see more of my birthday presents coming in. I don't know. So y'all might see some birthday present unwrapping videos. I don't know. But it's gonna be something like that. But let's go on to the next bomb. This bomb might actually end up breaking the game, because y'all saw what the last bomb did to the game. It destroyed the frame rate. So this one might bring the frame rate down to its knees. And I think I am right, because I could see that frame rate was just dropping. And it's barely even done anything. So, yeah. And there's 1 frame per second. I wonder when it's gonna hit 0. Or the negative frames per second. That might be interesting, because I've actually never hit a negative number of frames in Powder Toy, actually. So I don't know. But even though the bomb has, the last time I set off something bomb like this, before it even done anything to the actual landscape, I believe it brought it down to 1 frames per second, but right now it's holding up pretty well, so I don't know what that is about. But I don't know. As long as Powder Toy isn't breaking itself, I'm fine with it. But that mountain, now the mountain's not even pulling a resistance against the bomb. It's just slowly being devoured by the blue cloud of death. But I'm pretty sure y'all know what it's going to do anyways, because y'all saw the last bomb. It completely leveled that city to the ground, and it was basically non-existent. Or, well, it was non-existent. But now let's go... Now that these neutron bombs are over with, let's get to the really powerful ones. The ones that are larger and would pack a whole bunch of very big punch. Let's put this above the lake again. Soon these bombs are going to be so large that we won't fit it onto the map like it would be. Like it's meant to be fit on. But now y'all can see how powerful this bomb actually is. I'm pretty sure the actual other neutron bombs are probably even more powerful than this bomb, because it does a lot more damage, probably. Actually, no. This one did quite... Even though it did less damage, even though it did less underground damage, it did more overworld damage, as it just wiped that city clean like a eraser. So I'm pretty sure the next bombs will completely erase that city like it was never there. So let's get to the even more powerful bombs. Here, we have the antimatter bomb. Even though it's not antimatter, it can be about as powerful as an antimatter bomb. Let's blow it. It immediately, or basically immediately, an entire wave of plasma is flung throughout the entire city, collapsing in the entire mountain and a whole bunch of buildings, just without any problems at all. And it is actually doing underground damage now. Oh, hold up. The quartz on the actual bigger building actually survived. So there's a chance that the quartz on the other buildings might survive. Probably really, really slim. But this thing had no problem going through that city. That thing ate that city entirely. So, yeah. Let's get to the most powerful thing in my arsenal. The supernova. this supernova bomb will do some damage. And how much damage? Let me show you. Immediately, there's a wave of plasma going straight through the city, and the mountains being basically evaporated, or the entire ocean is evaporated, but the mountains being liquefied within the process. And now we're beginning to see the entire city that city just got just like I said, that city got entirely erased like it never existed. And it was always on the sun. Because I'm pretty sure that's all plasma that's all over the place. Oh my god, the quartz actually survived. So it's not a quartz, so it's not more, so I don't think this bomb's actually designed to go destroy quartz, like, directly from a far distance. But if it's directly in front of something that's made of quartz, it'll destroy it. But it would have a bit of problems doing that, though. Actually, I'm pretty sure that eventually that this bomb was actually gonna actually destroy the entire ground pretty easily. Soap? Why is there soap? There's soap in the middle of the grounds for some reason. I don't understand that, but anyways. But yeah, you just saw that bomb just basically erase the entire map, or almost erase the entire map. Let's make an even more deadlier bomb. You know how some of y'all people who play Powder Toy, some of y'all don't know this, but virus is flammable. So I'm pretty sure that I can just put some virus gas with some fire and some thunder within just a bombshell, and then I could just ignite that bomb, and I can just erase things from the planet with ease. I need virus gas, though. Virus gas. So, just, again, I'm going to do, just like I said, I'm going to put thunder in the center. Fire. Maybe less virus gas, probably. And some virus gas. And now let's put it within the actual shell. And here it is. Oh yeah. You just saw that, dude. You just saw what it just did. That was pretty fast. And I'm pretty sure with all that fire and virus gas being flung all over the place, I'm pretty sure that would do a ton of damage and probably erase that city, like, literally like an eraser. Probably. It might end up, I don't know, but it probably might be lighting the virus gas on fire too fast. So there might be a chance that I'll actually have to change that. To make it easier for the bombs to actually do some damage, we're going to put it in the original and lower to the ground. Oh, that didn't light everything on fire as I intended it to do. But I could probably just... Oh. I guess virus gas isn't flammable then. Or, like, virus isn't flammable. Thought it... Huh? I don't know, but it probably is, but it's probably all those other types of, like, materials all over the place. It's turning it all into liquid and solid. So it probably is giving it a little bit of a problem trying to go through stuff. So I might need to do something with less material to destroy. Like this thing. Let's do this thing versus this thing, and... Okay, it only works on tinier materials. Or, like, tinier items. So I could probably destroy, like, a spaceship with it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Where's the pressure thruster? Is this it? That... What? I think that might have been Robert, but I still have the original version of Robert in there, so don't worry about that. Let's do it against the OG Robert the Croissant ship. Or my Robert the Croissant ship. Oh, it got the Vuperia sign as well. I mean, oh, it's actually, that did a lot of damage, actually. That did quite a bit. So I'm pretty sure if I were to surround the spaceship and the bombs, it could probably erase the bomb. It could probably erase the ship. Or if I put it inside the ship, it can also probably erase the ship as well. I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, putting it inside the ship is definitely the best way to do damage. So it has to be internal damage, not external. If it's from the external damage, if it's from the outside, it would do less damage. So with this bomb, I'll have to destroy things from the inside, which is kind of creepy. And also pretty smart. So let's do it against the Earth. Just put alternate scenario. We dug out the Earth's core without the Earth collapsing on you, and then we replaced it with a giant virus bomb, and then we'd set off the Earth because we don't want the planet to exist anymore. And yeah, the planet would be very dead. The Earth just got erased from existence. So, yeah. Oh, and now it's all... Okay, I guess virus gas is... So it's virus liquid that's flammable, not virus gas. Wait, virus gas is flammable, but... Virus liquid is flammable as well, but not virus solid. Okay, that's good to know. That's a very good thing to know, that virus gas and liquid are the only parts that are actually flammable. What else am I gonna do? Let's do it against the solar system, because I have that map that I just made. Solar system new, the updated version. This is what literally the updated version, because I made it from the update. Or with the update. And boom, there goes the sun. Oh, with the sun is actually using like fans and stuff. It did a lot of damage, but it's not actually killing the sun. So the solar system would survive most of the part, but not. It would only be the sun. Just to put it that way. The sun would be the only part that actually survived the actual thing. But what if I do that internal damage strategy? Oh. Never mind. It's not doing that much damage, actually. I'd probably have to do it closer to the... I got an idea, actually. What if I didn't even put fire? And just had it as just a pressure bomb? With virus gas. So we got virus gas. And then we put the extremely high pressure. Just paint that pressure on there with high amounts, do very high amounts of damage. We could probably overpower that the sun's actual strength of like fan gusts and stuff, and then we could probably just destroy the solar system within a clean swipe, probably. I don't know if it would work like that, but it probably would. I hope it works like that. 5,000. Uh, 6,000. Let me get it to 10,000, because that'd probably be the highest amount of pressure I've actually ever gotten a bomb to. So this would probably be even more powerful than a lot of my bombs, actually. So I'd probably have to rank this bomb. 8,000. $9,000. Oh, somewhere 10,000. 10,000. Let's get it all to 10,000. Okay, 10,000. It is all ready to be destructive. Alright, let's see how the solar system does against this. First, let's test how... That is good. It's good. That bomb's ready to be destructive. I'm pretty sure you would probably have to watch that thing in deep detail with like slow mode on YouTube. That was pretty fast. I think it's ready to destroy the sun. Let's go to the updated version of the solar system. Let's get out of that. And oh my god, my frames. That actually... What? I thought that would destroy the sun. I don't think it did. It's probably all the pressure in the sun. Even though it might not destroy the sun, it probably would destroy the rest of the solar system, though. Yep. There goes the solar system. There goes the solar system. Oh yeah, that solar system is so dead. Actually, it's barely. Oh, I think it quickly turned to a liquid because all that pressure. Let's do. Okay, what is it now? It's regular virus now. Okay. Still virus. Still virus. No wonder it's not doing a lot of damage. Because it's all turning to regular virus. It's turning to virus solid on contact. So I might have to find a way how to keep that from happening. Maybe it's like negative pressure, maybe? Maybe it's similar to refrigerant. Like, it has to be kept at a separate heat, probably. I don't know. But there is another bomb that I haven't thought of working on. Or two types of bombs that I haven't thought about. That is proton bombs and electron bombs. Oh wait, no, not electron bombs. That's an exotic matter bomb. Proton bomb. I never use them because they don't do that much damage. Or, from my experience, they don't do too much. But I'm gonna give it another chance. Let's do some really high amounts of stuff there. And boom. Get that. Oh, lag. Oh. Oh, that destroyed my frame rate. But I have noticed that did do a lot of pressure in it too. Okay, let's go back to my city map. And let's see how destructive that it does against my city map. So I want to know how dangerous it is. If it can wipe out that entire city like the neutron bomb did, then that's actually pretty decent. Or a pretty good bomb. I'll likely not go to resorting to proton bombs. But I'll sometimes use proton bombs, probably. They're pretty decent. Or from my experience, they're pretty decent. But not good. So, why is it the 10th version of this city map not showing up? Let's do 8. Let's do 8, yeah. 8 would probably be as... Wait. There's that. We don't want that there. Let's go do the... It's actually going to be pretty easy to get the map anyways. So we got 10. Explosive proton bomb. My frames being destroyed. Oh, yeah, that's gonna... Oh. Yeah, that city's dead. Oh. That was an entire flood of deuterium that just got shot straight into the city. That's pretty bad for that city. that city ain't gonna survive this one. And oh yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous. Oh my god. It's like an eraser. Because you saw that building. When it went straight over the building, that building was basically gone. The mountain's also being erased within it, so I might also have to rank this bomb as well. But that one's definitely going into like the super nuke category, because that's pretty dangerous, and also pretty dangerous for my frame rate. And you know, if it destroys my frame rate, it's pretty good. But I've heard that all you need for this is like surround it and yep. All you need is that. I think all you need is life and some electrons surrounding it. Boop. And let's see how dangerous this is. Because I've actually never experimented with actual exotic matter in Powder Toy before. But this one might be an interesting test for doing that. The electrons did a little bit of damage. That's only just like heat, this small heat damage. Oh? I've seen Spike Viper do a little bit of stuff with exotic matter. But he was on like a computer. But I don't know if it's as strong on mobile though. But it seems like it's doing something. Oh? Hold up. That is all. It's like flashing and stuff. So I'm not sure what the exotic matter is about to do. Is it gonna explode? Because if it is, and it has a bigger explosion, then I might use it a lot. I might use the exotic matter more. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I hope when I come back it explodes already. Wait a second. Let me pause this really quick. Okay, it hasn't exploded yet. But if I start seeing it flash faster, then that probably means that it's about to get explosive. Wait, I probably have to put some, like electrons into it. Lots of electricity. Electricity is probably needed for it to actually go off. Oh, apparently there is stuff apparently there is something in the city that is made of actual metal. I'll probably not end up. I'll probably not end up showing until I'm probably not gonna end up. If y'all want to actually watch the actual thing explode, go watch Spike Viper, because I am not going to sit here for quite a few minutes, because on mobile, you'll probably be here for 5 minutes before it actually explodes, because it's kinda laggy. So we're gonna try another. We're gonna do something else that I also kinda want to test out. And that is this one's like a combination between protons and neutrons. Like ridiculous numbers. Wonder what would happen if we combine neutrons and protons on deuterium. Oh god, that's damn. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of. That's quite a bit of damage. Oh, I can see a bit of protons being shot out now. Okay, this is actually very powerful. I think it's even more powerful than like it's probably even more powerful than like the sub stages of like the super nuke versions of the powder toy nuke. Forgot the name of that. I just call it the powder toy nuke because it's the type of nuclear bomb used inside a powder toy commonly. But doing that much damage from just a single cluster of just nuclear materials is really powerful. So I'm gonna use this one quite a bit. Let's test another bomb idea. Let's test an actual antimatter bomb. Destroys a majority of particles. Alright, let's put... if there was deuterium surrounding it, would it do the same? Like, you know how you have neutrons and electrons and protons coming from deuterium. I wonder if it would happen from antimatter. I mean, it is antimatter, so it probably wouldn't work, but it's worth a try. Whoa. That, it did something, but not quite as I expected it to do. make something even better than that. Let's combine antimatter, deuterium, protons, and neutrons. And here comes the absolute death being rained up, literally being rained upon the city. And also upon my frame rate again. There's deadly neutrons, deadly protons. I believe there's some antimatter being thrown around somewhere. This bomb's actually pretty good. You just see the sphere of protons being just thrown everywhere. And that's actually even better than, like, it's less laggier than the actual proton bomb that I made. So I might end up using this one much more commonly, actually. Because it does seem to be doing a little bit more damage. Because there's, like, you have the protons in the center keeping stuff being heated, while you have more protons being spread out from the center. And there's more protons coming towards the center, making even more stuff heat up behind it. So I think this might actually be this one might be given my actual proton bomb run, basically what normally people, or sometimes people say, a run for its money. And we might actually have to do a little bit of a contest for this thing. So we might have to do a proton bomb versus antimatter bomb. Not the super bomb that I made, but this bomb. This one's like an antimatter bomb. I'm gonna call it an antimatter bomb because it consisted of some antimatter in it. So antimatter bomb versus proton bomb. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But what I think is more powerful would definitely be the antimatter bomb. One is because it's more usable and less laggy. Two is because that it has more protons, or like spread out protons, like it goes from center to outer edges, which is a very kind of a smart strategy, or not giving it not doing personification, but if it was something like that, would be something like a strategy from like an army or something. I don't know. But that's kind of a very good strat. It's like a very good thing that the bomb can do. Some downsides that it could be is that it has a possibility of being less powerful than the actual being less powerful than the actual proton bomb that's commonly used. But if it is more powerful than a proton bomb, then this might be like the more commonly used one. I don't even know. And also, some of the downsides of this one is that it uses less protons. And sometimes when it spreads, but sometimes when a bomb spreads itself too thin, it makes it weaker. So that's some of the downsides to it. And with the actual proton bomb, it is very laggy. It is very laggy. And also, some of it, the one thing that I don't really like about proton bombs is that it uses so much protons that it makes so much lag. But some of the good upsides about it is that it works similar to a neutron bomb, where it spreads itself outwards within like a massive shockwave. So it can do more damage, but the lag might be a little bit of a problem. But I think that's just a mobile thing. But other than that, these bombs are pretty good. These bombs are pretty good. So, out of all my new bombs, which one do y'all think is more powerful? So you have a virus bomb, proton bomb, a proton neutron bomb, or nuclear bomb, or the antimatter bomb. This other one with a regular antimatter wouldn't be very useful. Or, well, it kinda would, but not too useful. And also, if you play on mobile, it will destroy your frame rate, like, destroy it, literally. So, it'd probably not be advised to actually use the actual, what I thought would work, antimatter bomb, but it doesn't quite work like that. So, yeah. Just the last thing that I do before I end this, before I end the video, I'm gonna test these against the solar system, because I wonder if it'll do even more than the virus bomb did. Because if it does, like, destroy all the planets, it would. That's pretty decent. So let's do normal proton bomb. There goes my frame rate. Oh, my frame rate is absolutely suffering right now. I mean, well, it does normally get this low, actually. It does get this low pretty much every single time I play Powder Toy, but from a neutron bomb, this, like, a small neutron bomb about that size wouldn't do that much. So, yeah. That might also be a little bit of a downside for proton bombs as well, because they put more protons in there, and yeah, that has to do with the lag as well. It does too much protons. Just makes my frame rate suffer, but I think that's also on half that I did, like, the insane life value of it to be insanely high. So, yeah. That's also probably part of it as well. And it also can't really destroy fan, but pretty much nothing can destroy fan except destroy, and actually some things can destroy fan, actually. Like, y'all saw the virus bomb do some kind of resistance against the fan. Just a little bit of a resistance against it. But not very, very good. Because if I put it in the center of the sun would eat that bomb. But yeah, I could just, yeah, the entire solar system is just being devoured and evaporated just by this entire bomb being unleashed throughout the entire solar system. And there goes Pluto. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, there goes Pluto. Wait, I don't have to do that. It'll just reload. So now let's do the regular nuclear bomb, or but I'm gonna call it a Tsar Bomba. It's probably about as powerful as a Tsar Bomba. Oh, there goes Mercury. There goes Venus. And the Earth is about to be destroyed. Just about now. There goes the Earth. Did the Earth just explode or turn to plasma? I think the Earth just turned to plasma. Oh, and Mars just got completely destroyed. Oh wait, that's probably because I made Mars out of like metal, so it probably just turned to just powder and got obliterated. And come on, Jupiter. I know you want to melt. Oh, there goes Jupiter. And Saturn's about to go as well. Oh, there goes the rings. Or some of the... Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, there goes Saturn. Oh, I believe Uranus was also starting to go as well. Come on, Uranus. There goes Uranus. Oh, Pluto's somehow still alive, but it's about to be completely obliterated. Oh, there goes Mercury. Yeah. That did it slower, though. Didn't do it as fast as I kind of intended. But let's do the more powerful bomb. The antimatter bomb. Oh, here goes. There went the backup bomb. I like that. The backup bomb seems like a decent name for it. And oh wow. Even further away, Mars just got completely erased again. And actually, I could tell that there's actually more neutrons with this explosion, so I guess it's kind of randomized this time. I guess this bomb's like a randomized bomb, which also kind of randomizes the certain like destruction rate of the bomb. But I think this time, I think with the more neutrons, it actually did quite a little bit more damage faster. But I think this is because the frame rate. And also more the actual, more like the particles and stuff on the screen are making it lag a bit. And then again, a lot of people who do use mobile and stuff tend to have to deal with a lot of lag on games. Happens on Minecraft too. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all noticed before too, so. And also, I don't really mind lag because I basically been using devices that lag quite a bit basically for most of my entire life now, so I don't really care about lag. But sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. Just sometimes, but not really. Games like Powder Toy, though, if it's laggy, then it's actually kind of a cool thing to have, because it'd allow you to see things even better. Like, see things happen more and more deeper down in, like, details or whatever. Stuff like that. It's like having a stop and pause, is like a pause and unpause auto clicker thing on the button a lot, but at least lag helps you get that, because I don't think tablets have an auto clicker. I don't even know how that even work. That would be an interesting thing to know about. I wonder how an auto clicker would work. It'd probably have to be a very, very complex thing for a tablet auto clicker to actually work. And just to finish off the solar system, let's just, for a great ending of this solar system, let's just stick one of these in here, and kaboom. Alright guys, I'm gonna see y'all later. Alright guys, I think that's all I got for y'all today. I hope Shadow Does Stuff and me get to 200 subscribers. It's now both of our goals to get to 200 subscribers, so help us do that. Also subscribe to Shadow Does Stuff, but especially her, because she has been at that goal longer than I have, because just like either yesterday or today, I had gotten 100 subscribers. Not 200, no. Not that, I haven't gotten to that yet. But I will be getting close to 200 soon. But not yet. It has, and actually Shadow Does Stuff has gotten her 100 subscribers, or specifically 150 subscribers, faster than I have gotten to 100 within about a year. So that's her channel, like about 6 months ago, her channel was faster growing than mine was. But I hope with this thing about me and Shadow Does Stuff both on the goal of 200 subscribers, hope it helps us both get to that same speed of subscriber growth. Hope it does. Hope we end up getting faster growing rate, because yeah, we're trying to grow our channels. It's just been a year full of uploading and stuff, which was an incredibly fun ride. And also, just a little, and just some of those who don't know about Shadow Does Stuff, she's the animator. She's the animating side of my family. So if y'all want to see some good animating, smooth animating, some pretty decent art, go watch her channel. Because I don't really have that good art. Well, I do, but not as good. I mean, I do pretty decent animating, but not as good as she can. So, yeah, again, if y'all want to see some animations, go watch Shadow Does Stuff. I also do have some animations, but it's gonna probably be a very rare thing to be posted on my channel, since I've done, like, the gaming stuff. And also, since I started Minecraft on my channel, it's been something that I've been wanting to continue and not stop for a very long time, so I'll likely not be doing pure animation again. Cause if there was something that would get me to do animation, it would have to be something that would have to convince me to do animation again. But at the moment, I'm doing fine with my gaming career. And also, gaming has also been a very fun thing that I've enjoyed for a very long time now. Since 8 years ago, ever since I found Minecraft, it's a very fun time on Minecraft. And also, yeah, this eventually, when I find out what I want on this channel, it'll probably be a very purely Minecraft gaming channel. And Minecraft is a very fun thing to do. It'll be likely something that I'll never stop doing. So yeah, if y'all see very rarely animation now y'all know why. I will not be having I'll probably never go back to like pure animation again. And also, now that I have discovered more advanced versions of animating, I'll likely not be doing a lot of animation, because gaming videos are pretty easy to make if you are the type of person like I am, with like no editing, kind of like Stampy, but he has like an intro that's also kind of edited, but I don't exactly use my intro a lot. Even Stampy's pretty popular with a very low amount of animation in his videos, or most of his videos are unanimated. But his popular videos, like the submarine video, I forgot the name of that video. It's been a bit since I watched Stampy. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Stampy still is popular with some of his videos having barely any editing in it. So yeah, and also I don't want to go through the trouble of having to wait for a video to actually be done, like saving the uploading stuff. And also sometimes some of the editing apps break, so that also becomes a problem, because some of the editing apps that I use, sometimes they take a very long to save the edits, and sometimes they stop working due to an update. I don't even know, a lot of stuff like that happens. So that's also partially why I don't have edited videos. Except like mapping videos and like very special videos. They'll be edited. But just like my casual normal videos, like some Minecraft videos, like the daily or weekly whatever Minecraft video, the whatever type of Minecraft video, the random videos, they'll likely not be edited, because I don't want to go through the trouble of having to like have editing app failure and all that type of stuff. Sometimes all that stuff isn't very great. But yeah, at this point I'm just rambling about stuff. But again, subscribe to shout out stuff. Help her get to 200. Help me get to 200. She's a good animator. I'm a good gamer. And subscribe, leave a like, turn on notifications, keep to be notified for every single upload. And I'm gonna see you all later. Bye.